Whoop whoop. Camping with Keith. Oh my god. You got this shit to fucking work. Man, what the hell? Trying to get my stand on my phone to pop up. There we go. Oh shit. Why ain't it standing up? So what's up, people? Oh shit. I'm just chilling like a villain. Literally chilling. Actually, I'm not cold at all. I still got another layer I can throw on to keep warm if I don't feel cold or don't feel warm enough. Got all the flashlights on me so I can see everybody can see me a little bit better. I like this one right here, man. This is pimping. I can see everything on my lap. Ain't nobody here. I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, I'm going fucking crazy. Oh shit. Well, even if nobody shows up, I hope everybody's having a blessed night. You know, you're sitting there somewhere warm, the full belly. You know, you're not stressed out about life. You're just chilling and just decide to come in and watch a live video with my ass. I'm serious though. If nobody shows up, I'm gonna laugh. Just sitting there talking to myself. That's all good. Oh, I should have saved my blunt for now. Beautiful night. Chilly. That's it though. Went to Walmart yesterday. Part of the reason I went there is to get a battery for my phone so I could charge it. It sucks because at the end of the night I might have like 25%, and I wake up the next morning it's down to like 23%, and if I do an outro it gets it to about 15, and before you know it it's warning me the battery's low. It's like shit. So I want to get a battery to come out here and I could just plug it in my phone and charge the shit. But of course I go there and I get all the other shit and I forget the main thing I went there for. I hate that. Go to the store, get something, and walk out of there with not even what you went there for. You just got a bunch of other shit. You're like, that's nice. I keep forgetting to get my Xbox Live. I haven't had Xbox Live in months. I used to have that shit all the time. But no, I don't. I don't know. I'm out here too much. I go home. I still can play my Xbox shit, so I don't really care. I'm a gamer outside of camping and shit. That's one of my main things I like to do is sit and chill and play some games. See, my shoulder wasn't bothering me too much earlier, but now it's starting to kill me. I just have to prop it up. I hope tonight I can lay down and go to sleep. That's sad. That's all I want is just be able to lay down and go to sleep. Tell you one thing is weird is you can tell all the grasshoppers are starting to go away. It's I might hear a few of them out there. Before it was just deafening. You could hear that. I remember the locusts at the beginning. Is or not locusts? God damn it! What the hell are them bugs? Cicaya. Yeah, them things are nasty looking. But yeah, those things are. You can hear them things in the trees like right before dark. But then after dark, they didn't make much noise. I'm thinking about next time I'm coming here, I'm gonna go prop myself up over there where I keep walking through and catching a deer at dusk, and maybe just prop myself up somewhere where I'm kind of hidden and see if they come walking in. I'd probably have to sit there for a while, but the video would probably be really good. I just wish that one time when I was at my site that I made, and the deer come running into the spot where I was at, and he didn't know I was there, and he just stopped and skidded and turned around and went to run, but then he only walked like 8 feet, and then just stops and just stares at me. And that's when I think that the deer around here kind of realized that I'm not a threat. Even though I've had a couple nights where I went chasing them and shit, but honestly, I wasn't chasing them. Somebody told me that I better watch out for the deer. They could kill me coming in and gore me to death with their horns. I'm thinking, what the fuck, man? I don't want to die out here. I just want to make videos and chill. Oh man, Can't believe the temperature change in 1 week. All the leaves out here fell off all the trees. It's fucked up. There's one or two trees out here, like certain type of trees. I don't know what they are. Their leaves are still like greenish yellow, and those will be down on the ground pretty soon. I don't know when fall ends. I don't even know when the hell it begins. I think summer starts on what, Memorial Day, and then it ends maybe Labor Day. I'm thinking. I think that's when all the swimming pools close. That's something I haven't did in years. Swim. Oh shit! Somebody's in here. What's up? Yeah, I finally got this thing to go live. It wasn't that hard. It just for once I had to read and just be patient. Kept saying after 50 subscribers I could get on or go live, and then I got 50. It was like 52 or 53, and I kept trying to go live, and it says almost there, and I'm thinking like, man, somebody didn't do their math. I'm looking at my screen, it says 53. It's funny. I mean, I'm not trying to get like, I mean, if I end up with a lot of people that watch my shit, that's cool. But if it doesn't pan out, and I mean, I'm not even trying to make my channel like some badass channel where I'm just a chill dude that goes out in the woods and enjoys like spending time with Mother Nature. I mean, it's a peaceful, so peaceful coming out here. I mean, it's if you never went and sat in the woods, or you have sat in the woods, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a, especially doing what I'm doing, camping the way I do. It's not like I got a tent, because a lot of people says, "Oh, just get a tent and put it out there." It's like, yeah, I don't know. And then they're like, "What about all the bugs and the whatever the hell else was crawling around on the ground?" And honestly, at night when I go to bed, there ain't no bugs crawling in my fucking bed. If there are, I don't know anything. It might be an ant or something like that, but it's nothing like gonna kill me. And I've been out here the whole damn summer, and not once have I seen a tick. Not one tick at all. And that's pretty good because I've walked through a lot of tall grass and weeds and shit. Now I've sat there and stabbed myself in the leg with thorns and started bleeding like a madman. And I looked down, and it's like I think there's a bug on me, but then it's like it was a daddy long leg and killed it. I'm like, oh my god, that thing popped. That had to be a tick. And then I'm looking at the legs and shit, twirling, twicking. It's like, nope, that wasn't no tick. That was a daddy long leg. Beginning of summer, there was a shitload of daddy long legs. You could just look at the ground, and there would be daddy long legs like everywhere. Oh. Oh man, let's see here. I'm trying to. I don't know what this does. Let's see what it does. Highlight saved your channel. I don't know what the hell. A highlight. Interesting. I don't know if you can leave comments or not. It says that after I get 1,000 subscribers, I can get the full version. So hopefully it'll let me talk to people. It's all right though. I'm just chilling out here. Beautiful night, even though it's cold. I still got, like I said, another layer to put on if I'm gonna get that cold. I got so much wood that I should be warm pretty much the whole night. I know once I hit a point though, it is gonna get chilly. Can't even blow a smoke ring because I don't know. It seems like there ain't no wind. It keeps like blowing my smoke back in my face. I still can't believe I lost freaking half a blunt earlier. I never in my life dropped a blunt somewhere and just didn't even realize I dropped it. I must have been so big that I didn't even. That just blows my mind. But it's all good. I had another one. Oh shit! There was my fire stick booger. I try to go out there and get big ass logs and bring them back, and then I can break them down back at the site. Because if I break them down where I'm at, then it's more trips back and forth to bring them back. I got that little sled, but where I've been going to get wood, there's so many bricks and shit. It's just gonna be next to impossible to drag it around. The bricks will get it all hung up and shit. I won't be able to drag my sled, so it's just pointless. Hell yeah. Hopefully I got enough wood to just... I should have enough to last me all the way till tomorrow, too. And then part of tomorrow. I brought enough shit out here. If I have to stay for 2 days, I will. It's funny because I didn't come out here with a way to get home. I just said, fuck it, I'm coming out here. I'll find a way home. But shit, good news is I had like 3, 4 hurdles to get over in order to get my driver's license and start driving. I got a vehicle lined up and everything. It's ready to go. I got to get all this shit taken care of. I had went down yesterday. It was to the courthouse and paid off all my or fines and court costs from an auto accident I got into back in frick. I can't even remember what year it was. It had been like 12, 13, 14 years ago. I wrecked my ex's Jeep. It's like I suffer from insomnia and I was like on 8 days without sleep. She got diagnosed with cancer. And it was the weirdest thing to go through is a cancer scare because I think I was 40. No, hell, I was probably like 38, 39, maybe even younger than that. And I had to realization that my girl was gonna maybe die, and that was the hardest thing for me to take at that point in my life. I was doing okay. I was optimistic about the whole situation. She had to go get surgery, and I figured after the surgery she'd be all right. I go to my uncle's just to chill and have a just a little powwow and just get my mind off of shit, talk to him, and just somebody to rap with about what's going on in my life. And I'm talking to him and talking to him, and he looks at me and he goes, "Man, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your girl's gonna die, Keith. You need to prepare for that. She's not gonna make it. She's gonna have surgery. Her cancer's gonna spread, and she's not gonna make it. So I'm sorry, Keith, but your girlfriend's gonna die." And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck? I was like, all of a sudden, like, my frame of mind just flip flopped. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose the girl I love, the most of my life. And this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. And I was scared, man. I didn't want to lose that chick. She was cool as shit. I wish we were still together. I mean, I fucked up. I was too busy doing dumb shit. And she just kind of lost interest. And it's fucked up because we were supposed to be like good till the end, no matter what, as long as we didn't cheat on each other and shit like that. And she half-ass did with me, and I mean, she didn't have sex with somebody, but the shit that happened, that went down, I was fucking mad as hell. Fucking chick, she was telling me she was going to shoot darts and shit on a Tuesday night, and I don't have a girl on a leash at all. You're more than welcome to go hang out with your friends. If you want to go, if you got a dart league and you go want to play darts and I'm not into it, then you can go on your own. I trust you and shit. So she just made it sound like she's going to hang out with friends at dark where they're playing darts and shit. So I didn't even think nothing of it. And a buddy of mine, he got locked up for 30 days. Well, his old lady and my old lady were running around. Well, I guess his old lady started cheating on him while he was locked up, and I had no clue about the whole thing. Well, she starts talking my girl into going behind my back and seeing her ex. So all of a sudden, my girl's hanging out with her ex, not telling me about it, playing darts and shit with him. And it makes no fucking sense. You told me you hated the fucking dude. You made me hate him with all the shit you told me about him. But you're going to go hang out with him? It's like, what the fuck? And I didn't know nothing about it. So my dude kind of found out his girl was cheating on him and asked me about it. And I had found out the night before. I didn't know nothing about it prior to that when we spoke. And he got mad, and that was the last time we talked on the phone. And I was with my girl, and we were taking her goddaughter back, and there was a text that came in on her phone. And she was up there at the house, walked up to her goddaughter and was dropping her off. So she went up to talk with her mom, and I'm sitting there and the phone keeps going off. The phone keeps going off. And I never look at my girl's phone. So I sat there and looked and said, "You better tell Keith about your ex, or I'm going to tell him." And I'm sitting there like, "What the fuck's going on?" I freaked out, man. I called her every name in the book and shit. But at that point, I was going to leave her because I said, "Man, as long as we don't cheat on each other, we'll stay together." We went through thick and thin. Money ain't shit. To me, fuck it. It's just paper. Love's a hell of a lot thicker than paper. Paper thin. Love's like, there's so much to it. I don't know. I fucked up, but at that point in time in my life, I wasn't occupied enough with her, so we just kind of split up. So, like, I'm not trying to give you a life story about myself. I'm just kind of like bullshitting and rapping, just chilling. It's my first live, so I'm like actually not stoked, but it's nice to just go live. I like making my videos. I'm camping right now. I was making a video earlier, and it probably won't be as long as what they usually are just because of going live. I gotta get that battery for my phone so I can charge that son of a bitch. And then I got in a rush today to even drop my phone on the bathroom floor. It's tile. And I laughed. I said, "Watch, I broke my screen." I picked it up. The fucking screen's cracked. I've never cracked a screen on my phone ever. What's up, bro? Oh, yeah, it's chilly. Well, I'm sitting by the fire. I mean, I ain't cold. Oh, man, this thing's kicking sparks. You better stay the fuck away from my mattress and my roof. As the people say, you better watch the sparks and shit. It's not too bad. I gotta fuck with this wood. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. It's gonna get colder, but I got so much damn wood, it's not even funny. I have other wood up there on the hill I didn't even bring down here because I don't have room. Plus, I didn't want to break it up. I just keep putting these big ass pieces on and feeding it. Yeah, I walked earlier and got a damn pizza because I didn't. You metal detector by my crib. Yeah, I don't know if you'll find anything over in my neighborhood. Maybe some people gonna drop some pennies or some shit. Our neighborhood's pretty chill. It's better now that I don't have my drunk ass neighbors living next door to me. It's a lot better. I got hippies and shit. The only bitches, they stay up all fucking night long, and I can't sleep when they're walking around and dropping shit and being loud. Vets Park. I don't even know where the hell that is. I know where this Kent City Parks is, but I don't know where Vets Park is. I'd have to Google it. By the carriage house. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I mean, I don't know. You name the area, I might know what you're talking about then. There's a couple little parks over around our house over off of, I don't know what the hell the street is. It'd probably be like 3rd or 4th. It's down the road from that one school off of Harrison where the road's all bumpy. But yeah, I'm going to start driving here next month. I'm stoked about that shit. I'm going to hit the road and go do some camping at oh, I know where that is. Yeah, the gatehouse at Monument Park. I ain't been to Monument Park in years. I used to like going there when I was younger. I used to dig going to the museum. I think that's what it is, the McKinley Museum. I went there as a kid a bunch of times. Yeah, somebody said something about my little wall over here next to me. It might get muddy. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, it doesn't get wet there, but if it did, that would suck. I'd have mud all over my shit in here. I don't want to track mud in here. So I got another tarp and just ran it all along this wall. That's fucking awesome. Keeping a lot of heat in here, and that's what I've been trying to do. I'm gonna get a little propane heater. I'm gonna be chilling out here. Gets a little colder, but I gotta get a sleeping or a below zero sleeping bag. I ain't ever went metal detecting. I always sounded like it was kind of cool. Go find some shit. It's like them people that get the magnet fishing. Throw the big magnet out in the water and you drag back all kinds of weird shit. because people are always ditching something off a bridge. Guns, knives, whatever. Murder weapons. Glad I built up the wall on this fire pit. It bounces a lot of heat off me. Or back to me. Big ass log. That's nice. Went absolutely nowhere I wanted it to. Oh, stay there, you son of a bitch. Try to keep my fire pit a reasonable size. Yeah, I got some trees yesterday. Some blueberry, some raspberry pie. And I had some other fruity shit that just smoked the last of it in a blunt. Or actually, the last of it's in a bowl. Walked over and got a damn pizza. I got the fucking munchies like a motherfucker. I didn't eat all day. A couple of Rice Krispie treats, but that don't count. I needed real food. I was gonna wait till later to get the pizza, but I said fuck it, like 6 o'clock. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm beat the hell down from walking all the way over there after working, getting all this wood together. That's the hardest part about this shit. Oh, supposed to get some really good stizzy pre-rolls, but my dude didn't have them. I usually get a little jar with 5 of them in them. I love them little stizzy pre-rolls. But then he gave me a little bit of bubble hash to make up for it, and that was cool. It's super crystally, but I don't know. I smoked it in a blunt with the last of that fruity weed I had, and I don't know. I didn't cough on the whole blunt, and that's odd. Yeah, I like my trees. It's about the only thing I fuck with. I had my fun with all kinds of other shit. I still fuck with, other stuff, but it's nothing that's gonna get me in trouble. Or that much damn trouble. Yeah, but that's cool. You're from Canton. I don't even know how the hell you found me. I go to some of these other stealth camping sites and shit. I don't advertise, but I thank the person that gave me like Steve Wallace. I don't know if you've watched any of his shit, but he's cool to go watch. That's cool. I'm paying like I don't know about 200 for an ounce for top straight or shit. That's cool. Yeah, I keep saying some of my videos are getting it's congratulating me on all the views I'm getting. Like I said, all I do like if I go to another site, I don't advertise. I just thank the person for giving me inspiration to start my own channel and shit. And I think that's helped get me a few new subscribers. And I'm just trying to keep it interesting. Like today, I walked on down to the water that I was on the top of the hill looking at it, but then I walked down to get wood, and I just kind of sat down there for a little bit and smoked a bowl. And I need to get to the river, but I don't feel like walking any further back than I am. It takes about 10 minutes, 15. It takes maybe 15 minutes to walk, so it's probably maybe I'd say a quarter mile. That's probably wrong. It just feels like a quarter mile. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Get my ride fit. As soon as I get my ride, I want to start going to Michigan once a month, and getting some goodies. Because Canton, their dispensary shit is just jacked up, man. You get a cart or something like that. Instead of getting a 1 gram cart, you get a 0.85, and you still pay a top dollar for it. It's like, man, I go out my dude hook me up with like 4 carts for like 80 or $90. They're usually Muhammad's or Drip or I only fuck with a couple of brands. I don't like some of the other brands that he gets, but yeah, I usually get some carts, 3 or 4 carts for the month. Oh, yeah, I'll be up late, man. Every time I come out here, I try to go to bed at 3. I don't go to bed till 4 or maybe 5, and then before you know it, I can't lay down because my shoulders jacked up, and just don't get no sleep. That is so rough. I go home feeling like I'm fucking drunk and just because I haven't slept. Big ass log. But yeah, it's a little chilly out here for sure. I haven't walked away from the fire. I don't know. Earlier I did. I got the bright idea to. That's pretty good. 6 miles a day. See, my fucking knee and back's fucked up, man. My right knee keeps popping. I shouldn't have got surgery because the dude messed it up. I called the bitch about it and they go, well, he doesn't practice medicine here anymore. I'm like, why is that? And they're like, well, we can't tell you. I go, well, that don't sound good. It's like, fuck, you jacked my knee up, almost killed me with the anesthesia. So, yeah, it's a little rough for me to walk a lot, but I want to start walking more. I'm just getting to the point where I feel like if I don't use it, I'm gonna lose it. I spent like 6, 7, 8 years not doing shit because I'm disabled and shit technically. But damn, I just don't want to sit on my ass and do nothing with my life and just die regretting that I didn't get out and just do something with my life. Life's too short, man. Especially when you get older, you realize how fast shit is. It just flies on by. Yeah, dude, I've been carless for, I ain't gonna lie, man, maybe 15 years, if not more. I've drove a few times at that point, but I haven't had a driver's license in a long fucking time. Yeah. Yeah, when I was 47, I still felt it like I do now. I don't know what the hell that means, but you just feel it as you get older and older, the aches and pains that never were there. I just wish I didn't jump off a loading dock. I would have never jacked my knee up. And that was fucked up how that happened. I woke up the next day. I couldn't put no weight on my leg. I went to step on it and hit the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? And I go to stand up. I couldn't put no weight on it. I had to go to the fucking hospital. And they told me I had a meniscus tear. And I had to go see an ortho doctor. But then that was when people didn't have insurance. And it was getting hard for me to get somewhere that would just see me, let alone work on my knee. Then I got insurance and they covered it. But man, like I said, it made my knee worse. It just feels like there's no cartilage or whatever that is in between the bone. But other than that, I don't really have a lot of bad problems. I guess I do neuropathy in my leg, all that shit. That's fucking sucks getting older. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. You can find me using my name. I don't use Instagram. I don't have any of that other shit. I just use Facebook and YouTube. I I'd go to Facebook sometimes, but I got sick and tired of some people's daily posts, so I blocked a lot of people on there. I don't know. I post shit on there sometimes. I was on there looking for some chick, man. I'm telling you what, there ain't no normal chicks on that fucking site. I ain't met one that's normal. The only normal chick I met on that site, that Facebook dating app, she fucking had HIV. And she told me like a month and a half after we started talking. She's like, I got something I got to tell you. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, what's this all about? And she goes, I get HIV. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, I should be able to remember that, Michael Ryan. I'm Keith Stanton. You'll see there might be two accounts. My normal one that I use, I changed my profile picture to me just kind of chilling like this in front of my shoulder. So that there's two accounts, that would be my my normal one that I use. Is Keith Stanton. Keith Stanton from Canton. Cat Timma. Shit, you the only person in this live. It's funny. I can't even see how much shit I have left on my phone. I don't want to touch it. Shit. Oh, I got 60%. I guess I can check it. Yeah, I think I can save my lives, but it saves it as private, and I'll have to change it to public because that's the only way people can leave comments. It always says you want to leave for kids or is it kid friendly? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't talk about nothing crazy, but I cuss all the time. I smoke bud and shit. I don't know how some parents would think about. I'm watching this guy. He camps in the woods. He smokes marijuana. He chases after deer. You get some PETA person, you animal activist. You can't do that. I like the animals. That's cool. Yeah, I'll see you and I'll accept it. And then I won't have to look you up, Michael Ryan. Oh shit, man. I'm kind of glad I started doing this, man. If I wouldn't have had drunk ass neighbors that I fucking hated, I wanted to. All I wanted to do is knock on their door, grab the one dude, and just throw him down the fucking steps. Little punk motherfucker. Oh my god, he's talking to him the one day, and he's like, "Man, I'll just let you know, I ain't afraid to slap somebody." I looked at him all like cockeyed. I'm like, "Nigga, you try to fucking hit me? I swear to God, this little punk motherfucker." Last night they were there. He's pounding on my door. I open it. I'm like, "What the hell do you want?" And he goes, "I need your help." I'm gonna say, "You need fucking rehab." He starts hanging out the window, yelling, "Help me! I've been assaulted!" And the cops show up 3 times that day. They were there 30 times in a 2.5 month period of time. I ain't ever had the cops come to my house for me forever. I ain't ever had an issue where the cops had to come. But yeah, them cops came there and scooped his ass up. There was an eviction notice on the door 2, 3 days later. I mean, it was crazy. That dude was like, he went upstairs. They told him to go to bed, and it was the third time they were there, and they were going to leave again. I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" I said, "I've called you guys 3 times a day, and you're just going to walk away again?" So I'm upstairs talking on the phone, bitching real loud, and the cops sit there and beam my apartment with their spotlight, and they keep shining their spotlight, and I'm like, "These motherfuckers keep shining their spotlight too. I'm about to knock a motherfucker out." And they thought oh, dude, that was nuts. How that happened, that dead body shit. I got up early that morning. It was probably like 8 or 9 because then they were fixing up the apartment so they could re-rent it. So I got up and I went to take the trash out, and I didn't have my glasses on and shit, and I don't see real good, especially like far off. So it looked like a pile of clothes, and that's all it looked like. So I didn't pay much attention. But then when I threw my shit in the garbage and was walking back, I looked back. I don't know. It can't, apparently. But yeah, I was walking back, man. I looked over and I could see it was a dude. And I walked up to him and I'm like, "Hey, bro, man, you can't be sleeping on your yard, man. This ain't your place." I'm like, "Bro," and I get my foot and I nudge him, and his whole body was stiff. Downtowner, yeah, I know where that is. It's right off or next to the Palace. Is that what downtowner I'm talking? Or you're talking about the Palace Theater by the library and shit? Yeah, that's what I thought. The next, I know where, right where, I know right where you're at. So yeah, now I know where you're staying. Yeah, we'll have to get together sometime. I don't really do shit. Sit at home, play video games, fuck with my cats and shit. That's about it. I swear to God, I'm like, go home. I can't wait to go home and get home and just like chill in my chair and relax. But it takes 2 days of me being home to want to come back here. And I would have thought at some point in time I would have got bored of this fucking place, but it's just, even when I get my car and start driving and I go camping in other spots, I'm gonna always come out here. It's just this is my OG spot, a little piece of heaven. Yeah, I've been here my whole damn life, bro. I cut off all my people from my past, especially all the motherfuckers that only cared about me and my money. I just got sick and tired of that shit. I'm keeps me out of trouble. I just keep myself. I got a couple like friends and shit like that. And my family, I like my family, but they're fucked up, man. They just don't want to spend time with somebody. My fucking mom and them invite me over me on birthday for my to eat supper, and I go over there starving. I'm sitting there, and it's like 7, 8 o'clock. My mom looks at me and goes, "Do you feel like cooking supper?" So I had to cook my birthday supper, and I thought that was whack. I could have sat at home and cooked my own damn birthday supper. Yeah, my mom's not doing all that great. Yeah, we'll get together and shit and chill. Like I said, I don't do shit. I know where you're staying. Come over that way or something like that. Fucking. Oh, I wish I was up higher so I could see more. I mean, it's kind of got a limited view where I'm sitting. I can just stare at the fire. I usually bring my Switch out here or something like that to veg out and play that later, but most of the spots I was at, it was all wide open. I could see a lot of shit. One thing nice back here, there's no light pollution, and it doesn't. There's no light pollution, and it's really dark back here compared to where I was staying in the very beginning of my videos. The street lights from Route 800 were so bright you could see them from my campsite, and it was fucked up because I'm thinking I'm back in the woods. Why is it at night? Is it still like kind of light out? And I just figured that out when I got back here further, and I could see stars for the first time, and I was like, "Ah, that's fucking beautiful." Oh, oh, that's cool, bro. You don't have to do that. Yeah, it's like I see people e-begging and all kinds of shit on their channels, man. I don't understand how you could degrade yourself or not have any self-respect to beg for people's money or gifts or some shit like that. If I got real big and somebody wanted to get me a fucking sleeping bag or just camping gear, that's awesome as shit. But I don't think I'll ever try to make money off my channel. It's just fun to do what I do, and if people want to watch and come along, it's all good. I'll just know that I'm going to have a lot of memories that I'm going to have recorded, and so I can go back at some point in time in my life and just watch all these life experiences coming out here. I haven't recorded. I mean, I got that fucking dead body shit. That I didn't know what I was going to do with my channel in the beginning. It was going to be about recovery, people that were addicts and shit like that came back and got their life together, and I'd let people tell their stories on my channel. I thought that was cool, but there was a lot of people doing that kind of shit, and then I just kind of like would post general bullshit, but then when I just started doing the camping stuff, I was having a lot of fun, and so that's just been my thing. Camping, camping, camping. I still keep looking for that half a blunt I lost. I ain't never dropped a blunt when I'm doing something and forget that I dropped it. And then 20 minutes later, I'm like, where the fuck did my blunt go? And like you said, everything out here looks like a blunt. All these sticks look the same. That's cool, bro. Yeah, I'm just a white boy from Canton. I ain't got no problem with nobody. Even my enemies, I don't have a problem with them. I wish them the best. I don't wish no crazy shit on nobody. Even the people I have issues with my fucking sister. That's probably the person I guess I don't I don't know. It's hard for me to love her, even though she is my sister. She's just wicked as shit. She's manipulative. Has my parents wrapped around her finger. Have them. They believe fucking anything. After 3 years of just, or after 20 some years of fucking my nephew up, so she could sit on her ass and collect his disability. I fucking was so mad about that shit when she was doing that. But what am I supposed to say? He's got autism. He don't even care about fucking money. So he didn't have nothing to do. So like, he fucked him up, and I just don't want to. I can't forgive her for how bad she messed my nephew up. My parents, one phone call, they're all talking about like, Oh man, she sounds so much better. It's like, what the fuck? You talk to her one time, she can tell you she's doing good and have you believe in whatever. Come back in your life, and I'm out of your life. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with my sister. So like I said, that's the only person I don't like, but I would never wish ill will on her. I kind of karma kind of guy, where you wish ill will on somebody, it's gonna come back on you like twice as bad. So I always try to walk the straight and narrow, especially with people, just like respect wise, and I kept to myself all the time. That's what a lot of people like because I was quiet. I'm quiet and shit. I talk. I don't understand. This is so easy for me to sit here and just talk on these videos and shit, and I'm not like that. There's no other time that I can make a video and feel that comfortable, but it's almost like it's second nature. I just want to get this election bullshit the fuck over with. I'm so sick and tired of it, man. I hate what the fuck is going on in our country. I don't care who the fuck you vote for, but man, if you don't like the other person or the other people that are like, or if you're a Democrat and you hate Republicans just because they're a fucking Republican, I don't understand that. Because back in the day, you could have a conversation with somebody. What the fuck is burning? Oh shit, down there. How the fuck did that start? That's nice. I guess I'll have to watch shit a little more close. One little spark started, one little stick down there smoldering. I was like, damn, I didn't drop nothing. Smoking my bowl, I didn't drop that shit. One night it was like adjusting the fire for my bed, and its hot cools went flying, and it went right by my air mattress. But I have an air mattress now. It's lasted now 3 months without a single hole or nothing. When I first started getting them, they'd last one trip, maybe two, and they've started carrying a different brand. And this new brand is awesome. Cot that I got, I wish I would have got a higher cot because mine's a foldable one. You can kind of put in a little stash bag and bring with you anywhere. And I thought that would be awesome and convenient. But it's down to the floor so low that it's maybe 5, 6, 7 inches off the ground. And after a while, it's like you start sagging. You got 5 bars that go across. So I can't lay right on that cot. But that air mattress is awesome. Well, shit, I'm glad you came out here and chilled or got online. I seen you in my comments and shit. I give respect to people or thank people for making comments. I like constructive criticism. If trolls want to fuck with me, I hope they do. They want a war because I'm one of the biggest fucking trolls on YouTube. I swear to God, once or twice a month, I get something for cyberbullying. And the only goddamn thing I do is agree with the person that made the video or make a smart ass comment like the person that made the video did. And somebody gets butthurt about it and then turns me in for some dumb shit. And now I'm like half scared to even speak my mind about certain things because I don't want to get my channel taken away. I'd have to start all over again. I already got another YouTube channel that I can't fucking do nothing with because my old phone took a shit and I didn't know the Gmail password. So I could not get my new phone to go to my old account. So I had to start this YouTube channel over from scratch. I forget how many years ago, but my other channel I had for probably I don't know how long YouTube's been on, but I forget what year I started watching it a lot. And then when I found YouTube, I was in heaven. I was like, oh man, all this music and shit. Yeah, you ever been to Nelson's Ledges? You say you're a chill white boy. I'm sure you've heard of Nelson's Ledges. That used to be my shit. I used to go out there every fucking weekend. I'd go out there. Yeah, that's a while. 2006. It's almost 20 years. 18 years, I think. Yeah, it's weird. I had a 2 subscribers in one day. I don't know if they were bots or what, but they were they just started their channel or whatever and had nothing. I was like, oh, these fucking bots. Why would they even? Uh, oh, okay. Nelson's Ledges is a campground. They have concerts and shit. Like it's the hippie fest. I'm sure you've heard of a hippie fest. But dude, they have shows out there, and it's wild, bro. It's just like pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. But I used to go out there and I'd hustle and shit because I needed to make some fucking money. I'd go out there on a Thursday, and the festivals were from Friday to Sunday, but I'd go out Thursday and meet with all my dudes. So I'd know what everybody had, and we'd just go out there partying and shit, and fucking I'd hustle from Friday to Saturday night, and I'd just stop. And then I'd just chill for the rest of the night. I'd go home maybe Monday. But then I kept going out there every damn weekend, and I got to know the owner. And then he was like, "You don't have to worry about paying no more." So then I could go out there with however many people I want and just drive right in. Didn't have to pay shit. Even if it was like $100 per person, I could just go right in. And then the year after that, I started working there. And I worked out there for one summer, and they don't pay good. I thought they were going to pay hourly, and I turned in my timesheet, and dude's looking at me and goes, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "That's my timesheet. I worked this many hours doing that, and this many hours doing that, and breaking down the stage, and doing trash." And he's like, "I ain't never had nobody turn in a timesheet." He goes, "Here is $60, cool." I worked the whole fucking weekend, hours and hours and hours. And you're gonna hand me $60? I'm gonna pack my shit up and left. I came back a week later, but I was pissed. But yeah, it's a beautiful park, man. It's an old rock quarry, and the water is like crystal clear. Like you can see down maybe 30, 40 feet. Is that clear? They have scuba divers that come out all the time. It's a beautiful place to go. So I'll start driving here hopefully this month. And that's hope. That's wishful thinking. I gotta get fucking insurance. They're gonna take that damn test because it's been so long since I had my driver's license, and then get the plates and stickers, and I should be good. Luckily, the person I'm getting this vehicle from, they decided to fix everything on it before they gave it to me. And there was nothing wrong with it. I'm talking like getting tires and brakes and a new exhaust, all this shit. And I just told the person, I'm like, "I appreciate you giving me this car." And I had nobody ever do that, anything nice for me like that. I've always had to buy everything, work my ass off. That was how I got everything I had in life. And then it was like, this person was nice enough to help me out. She had a stroke. She can't drive anymore. She used to be a ride for me for years to pay my bills and shit and take me to the bank, and we'd go out to dinner, and it was cool. And she had that stroke and she couldn't drive anymore, and she mentioned something about maybe getting rid of the car, and I said, "Well, I love this vehicle. It's a nice SUV, so I can take it camping and just, I think, sleep in that vehicle, put down the seats, and I should be able to put my air mattress in there." But I offered to buy it, and one day she just called me up and said, "You can have it." I'm like, "What the fuck are you saying?" She said, "You can have it." So that was the nicest thing anybody ever did for me. And that's not even my blood family. So there is nice people still out in the world. See how much battery shit I got. I just don't eat the batteries too much doing this. Yeah, I was kind of pissed last time I tried to go live. Kept fucking with me saying I didn't have enough subscribers. I know I did, but then all of a sudden it says you're ready for to go live, but you have to wait till you get 1,000 subscribers before you can get the full version. I'm thinking like, well, I must be getting the bare bones version where I can't even communicate with somebody or nothing. Like, I didn't know what I was going to get myself into, but it was super easy. I'll probably come out here every time I camp and do like a live for maybe an hour, something like that. Just chill out here with people. Yeah, it's tough saving nowadays because everything costs more. It's like fuck, you can't. Everything costs more. Even the dumbest shit you would think that isn't affected by inflation just costs more. That's I don't know. I don't. That shit blows my mind. They don't give no adjustment to your income that you receive based on inflation. They just keep giving you either the same amount and you start losing money. Oh man, sorry, dude. Fucking shit, I hear my sinuses go crazy from the cold and from the. I got bad allergies and shit, but I don't think there's even allergy season right now. It's so damn cold. It's wacky that you're hearing like almost no crickets. I asked somebody the other day, I said, do crickets hibernate? And they're like, yeah, they hibernate in the winter. Because I remember in the wintertime, all I hear is like the wind blowing through trees. I don't hear shit. You don't hear birds like I've been hearing all summer. They're just one here or there. Before they were just everywhere. Yeah, I stay at the Refuge of Hope. I went there 3 times. First time I was just out of control. I didn't give a shit about nothing, partying my ass off, and I got a apartment. But where I moved to, every fucking person from floor 1 to floor 6 either drank alcohol or smoked crack cocaine. And I'd smoke bud, and I would fire up a joint while they're smoking their fucking crack. And they look at me all shitty and like, what are you doing? I'm like, smoking a joint. And they're like, I can't believe you'd light that in here. That shit stinks. I'm like, what the fuck? You're smoking crack? It shit smells like burning rubber. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, I'm just smoking some fucking bud. And they're like, that's such a waste of money. I'm like, why is that a waste of money? They're like, you could buy this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I ain't buying no damn crack. I said, that's a fucking waste of money. Watching you blow $100 in an hour or two, and I could get $100 worth of weed and be set for a week or two. So it's just simple fucking math. I've always put my trees ahead of anything because it helps with the pain. It helps with sleep, anxiety, stress, all that kind of shit. If you smoke, I didn't get a medical card. All my doctors wanted me to get one, but it's like, why even waste money? It's legal recreationally or for medicinal use. But luckily, none of my doctors fucked with my care based on the fact that I smoke weed. But I know if I got put on strong pain pills or some dumb shit like that, they'd probably bitch about it because they're real strict about that shit. I ain't fucking been on that stuff in years. It just fucked my life up. I needed it at the time, but then they fucked with my meds. It wasn't working like it used to, and I asked for a stronger dose. They changed me to some other medicine, man. Dude, I got on that shit, and it was like my life was just like on fucking 100 miles an hour nonstop. Just I was always up going to somebody's house, partying, fucking doing this, that, and the other. It's like I hit a point in my life where I moved out of the one people's house because they were crackheads, and that's the first time I went to the Refuge of Hope. I had a damn job and everything. First 2 times I was there, I had a job, and it's like it was nice having a job there and stuff because nobody else had a job at that Refuge of Hope. They were just homeless. They just would walk around aimlessly and shit. I still see people like that, and I already know they're homeless, but I feel bad for them. But a lot of them have to make that decision to, do you want to keep doing this shit, or do you want to just like settle down and try to live a somewhat of a normal life and not have to worry about all that dumb shit anymore? And it was like a big burden was lifted off my shoulders when I just put all that shit behind me, and I just smoked my trees and shit. Oh shit! It says my shit's overheating. Oh, I bet it's because it's by the fire. That's fucked up. That ain't good. I'll blow on. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I didn't even think about putting it by the fire. Yeah, it is pretty warm. Dumbass. I never had my phone tell me it's overheating. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name that was running this shit there, but he would sit down with you and ask you how far you are. Have you tried finding housing? Blah blah blah. And he worked really hard to help you. And he just told. Well, the first time I lived, they got me a place. It was through SMHA, and I fell behind on my bills because I lost. Sorry, my phone overheated and I had to shut it off. They never did that before. Shouldn't have sat it right in front of the fucking fire. But yeah, bro, I checked my Facebook and there's nothing there. So I don't know if you sent it to the wrong person. But like I said, I had 2 profiles, I think. Maybe you sent it to the wrong profile, but I looked up Michael Ryan. I couldn't find you. There was like 4 or 5 Michael Ryans, but none of them said living in Canton. But yeah, if you sorry I got cut off. Man, I tore that fucking pizza up. Can't believe I ate a whole large pizza. I think I did. Oh, hell yeah, there's 3 pieces left. I'll be eating that shit later. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put my arm in this damn fucking crust. I'll sacrifice it to the fire gods. Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm trying to. I tried to find you on Facebook. I couldn't. I don't think I found you. At least under Michael Ryan. Unless I spelled it wrong. Micheal. Michael. But yeah, if you want to get together and kick it or some shit like that, we'll have to figure out how to get a hold of each other on Facebook or some shit and go from there. We gotta have one person come on tonight. And I want to say thank you to ID Sheet for coming along on my first live. Hopefully in the future there will be a few more people in one. But at least one person showed up and I didn't sit there and talk to myself like a fucking madman for an hour. Hour and 12 minutes. It's live. Been going. That's not too bad. Oh shit. I'm gonna try to figure out how to find your ass on Facebook or try to get a hold of you using YouTube or some shit or temporarily. I ain't giving my fucking phone number out on fucking live. Even though there's nobody really in here, but there was that one person that's like a big ass head blocking the light. That light works pretty good in there. I like that. I had it originally over my head, but it didn't do nothing but light up the top of my scalp. Put on a big ass all-nighter. I don't know if I can flip the view while I'm doing this or not. Oh, yes, I guess I can. Hell yeah, I got that big fat bad boy on there. Fuck yeah. Luckily, when I threw that son of a bitch on the ground, you should see it. It was twice as long as that. The other half is up there. I picked that son of a bitch up and put it on my good shoulder. Carried this son of a bitch all the way over here. I'm telling you, I had the first load of wood I had. It was like way too much shit for one person to carry. But then I have the bright idea to take and put my hoodie down and tie all the wood up and try to put it on my back and carry it up like that. And that didn't work. I tried to put it on my shoulder. That didn't work. But I was able to pick the hoodie up by the sleeves since it was tied, and I carried the wood up there all like one try. But dude, take it up here and put it all down, take a break. It's like get back up, go out there, do shit, come back down, take another break. I just can't go like I used to. I gotta take little breaks. Shit, I'm an old guy. At least I don't have to take naps. Don't do naps. All right, bro. Well, if you were able to watch the end of this, like I said, I checked my notifications and I didn't see anything in there as far as a friend request, because it would have came up in my notifications or some shit. But I'm gonna get off this for shit for now, and I'll try to like get a hold of you, or we'll get together and kick it. All right, bro. Thanks for coming along for the chat. I'll do this now from now on. When I come out here, I'll do a live for. I'll try to do like a half hour to an hour. I still got to make my videos and shit. I got to save some battery life for the next day if something happens. So I got to conserve the battery that I have left and get off here and chill for the rest of the night. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thanks again for coming along and for the live, bro. I'll see you later.